Hi guys, Gunship here and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. We're on the trail of probably the last Dragon Mask we can actually get easily. We're here at Forelhost, which is just behind Riften, and we've met a shady character called Captain Valdar, who's told us we have to go in here and retrieve the Dragon Priest mask for the good of the cause. Now, to be honest, he was a high elf dressed as a Stormcloak, so probably the stupidest Thermal spy in the world. We had to pickpocket him to see that he had some dodgy orders on him. But we're going to play along with it for now and try and clear out this dungeon because it's probably my favourite dungeon in the whole of Skyrim. Although, obviously this looks like... Oh, hello. Boom. That guy didn't know I hit him. Obviously it looks like he hasn't just duped Stormcloaks, because this Imperial guy was probably sent on the same mission we've been on. So I'm going to leave him. I don't really want his gear, to be fair. Take that ectoplasm though, because you can use that to what's it called? Better Smith, Ghost Blade if you have that. Steel arrows will take. Ancient Nordic arrows he had a shed ton, so let's switch up. Whoops. For these things, because they do the same damage as steel arrows, to be fair. I always used to think that you know, ancient Nord arrows were pretty pants, but they do the same damage, so I might as well. And yeah, let's carry on, because like I say, this is quite a big dungeon. Oh, hello, gold. We like gold. Not so much the plate, but anyway. Take these leather strips as well. Take this potion of health, and I'll just show you what this trap does. Nasty. So this place is full of all sorts of stuff. Draugr, ghosts. There's also traps abundance. But the good thing is these ghosts, normally before they appear, you can actually hear them because they sound like really heavy breathing Daedra. So yeah, it's quite easy to tell if you're in the right area or not. That place is blocked off for now, but don't worry, we will open that. So grab again another shed ton of arrows. Now I did try to do this dungeon with the ancient Nord bow, but it just took forever to take anything down. So you know, just for the fact that we're doing it for a YouTube video, I'm going to use my my dragon bow just to kind of speed things up a bit. Another thing to mention, this ancient Nord armour, you can actually craft that at the Skyforge in Whiterun once you finish the Companions quest line. It's heavy armour, and to be honest, it looks kind of pants, apart from the helmet. It's the only really decent part of it. So that's that. Empty chest, yeah. So let's press on. Now it's quite interesting that you'll find quite a lot of Draugr with poison, and that all becomes clear later on, so I'm not going to spoil it just yet as to what's going on. Again, I can hear heavy breathing. Okay, no prize for guessing what happened to that guy. There's normally some sort of helmet here. It's different over time. I've been here a couple of times. It's been like an orc helmet, an elvish helmet. So let's see what we get. Got some gold and nothing majorly exciting. Have we got? Yep. This is why I love Become Ethereal, because normally people just whirlwind sprint their way through things like this, but it's so much easier to just casually stroll through it. So obviously this guy's been sending, whoops, Stormcloaks as well. Now that happened because I stopped to loot the body, because as soon as you actually do anything, the Become Ethereal effect is lost. But it is kind of just the easiest way. And I kind of like it. I must admit, I'm starting to use shouts a lot more than I used to. And I think there's normally 2 ghosts appear in this area. Yep. The second guy I won't too bother about because he's a mage, so you know, they've not normally got armour, you can just take him down in one hit. Another shed ton of arrows, which I'm probably going to need. So I don't know what's happened to my archery, but recently it's just not on point like it used to be. Fly Amanita, yes please. Got here Falmer, okay, you can make a lockpicking potion with that. Some fire salts here as well. Yum yum. Coin purse, we like coin purses. Cure disease you can keep, but this is what's interesting. Skorm Snowstrider's journal. Let's take a look at this. It's quite long, but it's quite a good little story, so if you do bear with me, I'll do my rubbishy reading out loud. So you can always fast forward this bit if you don't want to listen to me, but anyway. So, 13th of Sundusk. At the command of Lord Harold, we have swept our company to the south edge of our territories in an attempt to drive the Snow Elves up north to the main host of his forces. The first few days met with heavy resistance, but as we approach the eastern edge of Lake Honneth, we have seen little and less of them. Next day, we've begun to receive reports of attacks back around Lake Honneth, and word has come from the front line that we should pull back to be sure we are not leaving our rear ends exposed. If there is a stronghold of elves here, we will surely root them out. 27th of Sundusk. It sounds impossible, but we've appeared to have stumbled upon a massive holdout of the dragon cultists, who were believed to be wiped out during the Dragon War. The elves must wait, as this is a threat we cannot ignore. If we are quick, we may be able to catch them unaware and avoid a lengthy siege. 21st of Evening Star. Third week of the siege, so much for that idea. The men grow restless with the cold and all miss our families. If that blasted storm hadn't caught us off guard and slowed our ascent, we might have taken the monastery. But as it stands, we may be in for several more weeks of pounding on their walls. I've sent word to Harold to send one of the voice masters to help me bring down the wall. 4th of Morning Star. We've broken down their main gate thanks to the young voice master, but the brash lad took an arrow to the neck in the process. It seems he will be joining the 8 in Sovngarde soon. The cultists have fallen back to the interior of the monastery, but soon enough we will breach those defences. The sooner the better. It's too blasted cold on this mountain. 5th of Morning Star. We entered the monastery today only to find all inside dead. It appears they purposely caved in the stairway to the refectory and then took their own lives. Some appear to have slit their own wrists, while others were found with empty vials. Most appear to be poisoned, but oddly there are not as many empty bottles as one would expect by the number of dead. We shall hold up here over the night rather than face the cold and explore the catacombs in the morning to see if we can find another passage to the upper areas. 6th of Morning Star. May the 8 protect us from dragons and madmen. We've lost half our remaining men today. We discovered a well in the catacombs, locked but with several buckets already filled, and in their excitement for a drink that didn't risk frostbite on their tongues, 2 score drank before we could stop them. God only knows how these cultists could use that horrible poison in their own water supply. We've lost more men to this catastrophe than we did take in the courtyard. The well was locked from this side, and the key must be somewhere in the catacombs, but with the ghosts of these dead cultists and the men demoralised, it just isn't worth the search. Let those god-forsaken cultists drink their way to oblivion and be done with it. The upper door in the courtyard has some sort of barrier over it, and our mages believe that the sacrifice made here will sustain it for decades at least. We leave this accursed place tomorrow to regroup and push up north, but I will leave this journal, so that in an age or so, when the poison has faded, someone may find a way to be sure that the cultists met their due fate. So basically, quite a sad little story, especially for this guy and his men. But you know, it's quite interesting to see that it was kind of around the time when the Snow Elves, who later became the Falmer, were still alive. So this is a journal that's been around for quite a while. They've got both the helmet, and yeah, let's press on. As always, I always back away from doors, just in case I've missed a tripwire. Like that. Okay, this doesn't look good. There's lots of beds, which probably means there's going to be quite a few ghosts in here. Yeah, like that guy. Go check out what happened to you, buddy. And goodbye. So I think we're clear. And again, it's just room raid time. You see quite a lot of the beds have poison vials on it, so no prizes for guessing how these guys died. And they obviously dragon cultists, because of a siege, they probably just thought, well, what the hell, we might as well take our our own lives, you know, rather than face the executioner's block. I see you, but nothing on you or you. How about over here? Nope. I mean, this place is literally full of urns and things like that, so you will come out with quite a lot of chimp change, which is always a good thing. Just quickly scan. If I miss anything, then, you know, do leave it in the comments below, because I'm not going to spend too much time searching for stuff like I usually do. Because like I say, this is quite a big dungeon. I don't want it to drag on for too many episodes, maybe 3 at most. Now down here is kind of a work station, I think, and it's normally a smith. There he is. Oh, you had to move. Whoa. Back it up, bud. There we go. Yeah, so take that. We're going down that way. Which means by game of logic we should check over here first. There's lots of treasure to be had. Apart from in there, obviously. Lots of crappy weapons. And then a depth chest with no trap, so let's get it done. What do we get? Some gold and some potions and some elven armour. Take it all. And let's get back over this way. And press on. Silver ore, very nice. There's also quite a lot of ore and ingots, like that invisible one. Dotted around the place. It's definitely worth checking out. Daedric arrows, very nice. Thank you very nicely. I think let's say yep, there it is. Some gold and some iron ingots. Might as well take them. Like I say, we are going to be working on smithing. Some iron ore here, which for us is gold ore, so we'll take that as well. Whoops. Yep, take all of that. I see you, buddy. Not bothered about that. Too heavy and too valuable. So let's quickly put on our... Oops, before I forget. Upgrade gear. And let's get transmutation going. And let's transmutate all that lovely iron ore before I forget, because you know what I'm like. So we have the hat, and we might look like a douche, but the hat and the clothes are actually, they've got a regenerate magicka perk on them, so it kind of makes this process pass a little quicker. And I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but honestly, if I don't do it now, I will probably forget. And in this next room, we've got another ghost to kill, so I don't want to go in there just yet. So while we're at it, let's see if we can actually improve anything. Probably can't, but just you never know. Nope. Excellent. So that's that done. Let's get back into our combat gear. Whoops. Where are we at? Here we go. Let's hook up Dragon's Bane Probably need Unrelenting Force as well, just in case it's any Death Lords. And let's do this thing. Excellent. Yeah, basically if they turn around you've got a better chance of getting a critical hit on them. That's why I do that. Honestly, for once, I'm not missing my shots. I'm actually doing it with a purpose. Let's just check out in here. Here's the cook. Check these sacks quickly. I'm only looking really for Saltpile. It's the only thing that really interests me. Because Saltpile you can use in Potions of Slow, which you can either use in combat. They're quite useful. They do actually help quite a lot, especially as an archer character, because they slow down the character from running at you, meaning you get more chance to fire at them. So I do kind of like it for that. You could also add poison damage on it. There we go, 4 of them. Bingo, jackpot. So yeah, it's quite nice. That's just with Deathbell, Saltpile, and then Purple Mountain Flower. But like I say, I'll always leave these potions in the description, so you can always refer to them if you don't want, you know, if you watch the video and then didn't take down the recipe at the time, then don't worry about it. Hello, I see you, buddy. Then we got horns. You have, so you're going to be a Death Lord. Paralyzed Sun. Now I know there's 2 more of them because in a dry run I kind of totally messed up this area by accident, setting them all off. But it's a lot more manageable if you can do it like this, one by one. I think that's all of them. So what do you get on you? No thanks. How about you? Yes please. Oops. Damn it, I took the arrow, the bow. Okay, no prize for where we're going. So be careful of that pressure plate. I can never remember what it does, but we'll... dart trap. And obviously this one here, again, is trapped, but there's a nice little tripwire there. We'll take it for now. So as you know, I'm trying to keep my looting down to just stuff that is kind of cheap, if that makes sense, just because you know, traders can't take most of the stuff that you find now, and it is kind of a bind to have all this wonderful loot that you can't actually sell to anyone. So I'm trying to keep stuff down to just a minimum, just to help me with my speech, and just for the heck, to be fair, just to get a little bit of kind of profit from each trip. Okay, so it's pretty obvious from the body what that plate does, but I'll show you on it. It's a flame trap. Oops. That doesn't want to set off. Fine. Looking at his shield, this guy looks like he was another unfortunate Imperial, probably sent to his death by our little friend there. Now I know there's a Death Lord around here somewhere as well. Iron helmet, iron greatsword. There he is. I knew he was around there somewhere. Nice. Again, another flame trap there. That's like an ebony bow. It is, but sadly I can't really take it. This brings you back to where we were at the beginning. That's kind of the way out. And yeah, let's press on. This plinth isn't actually booby trapped, so you can actually take that. Let's check out him and his 2 dead buddies. And yeah guys, I'm going to call it here. Coming up in the next episode, we're going to explore Forelhost Crypt, and yeah, I hope you join me for that. For now though guys, as always, thanks for watching, take care, and peace.